welcome to part 2 of section 2-3, and we are going to do the focus and Directrix with Vertex form. Right now you should be looking at page 70 and copying down the core concept that's on page 70. I have the equations right here. You need to copy down the graphs. So pause right now, make sure the whole core concept is in your notes. And when you get back, I'm going to do page 71, number 8. You are going to skip to page 73 and do number 37 just to get that immediate practice right after we do 8 together. All right, so for page 71, number 8, the directions are to write an equation of the parabola that has a vertex at -1, 4 and a focus at -1, 2. Once we start practicing, you might be able to do this without graphing, but I'm going to graph just to kind of get an idea of which type of parabola it is, because I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or if I'm going to use this formula, and that really is important. So I'm going to do a quick sketch. Because the directions don't say to graph, it doesn't need to be perfect, I just need to get an idea. The vertex is at -1, 4, and the focus is at -1, 2. Now, you've practiced for the last couple days, and you know that the focus is inside the parabola, so the parabola is going to go down like this, which means if it's up or down, it's going to be a y equals, and since it's facing down, we're going to have a negative outside, but that should work. Now, the thing that you need to know is that P, which is this thing right here, P is the distance between the vertex and focus. So how far apart are the vertex and the focus? Well, this one's at -1, 4, and if I go down 2, that's where the focus is. So my distance, P, is actually -2, because I had to go down 2 from the vertex to the focus. So P is -2, and I know I'm using this equation, I can start filling in some math. So I have y equals, and I know that from the equation it's 1/4 times, I found my P because it's the distance between the vertex and the focus. It's times the quantity of x minus h, so minus -1, or the opposite of -1 squared, and then plus k, so plus 4. And I should have actually put this as a 1. So do some math and make it pretty in vertex form. -1/8 times the quantity x plus 1 squared plus 4 is our answer. Just like the last part, this is pretty much being a detective. You do need to know that P is the distance between the vertex and the focus. And after that, once you figure out the direction it goes in, up or down, left or right, then you really just start picking out the pieces you know and plugging them into the equation. And so I figured out that P is -2, I took the opposite of H, I took the same K, and I simplified my expression to get the vertex form of a parabola with the vertex at -1, 4 and the focus at -1, 2. Now that I did page 71, number 8, you are going to do page 73, number 37 for extra practice, and then we'll do more practice tomorrow.